I've known Jeannie now for about 34 years. Currently, in ministry with her at St. Vincent de Paul School in East Haven.
I'm the father of Lucy Moy, who's a 2011 graduate of Lauralton Hall. I joined the Board of Trustees 4 years ago, and Sister Jeannie was the head of the board.
I came to know the Sisters of Mercy, and specifically Sister Jeannie, I believe it was about 1989.
I've a Sister of Mercy. I've known Jeannie for a number of years and served with her at Mercy Center for, well, since 1992.
Sister Jeannie comes from Southington, a Polish-American family, and was very much involved through her family and the family's business in Southington. Very much a part of that community. Sister Jeannie attended Lauralton Hall here. She was the last of the boarders. Her mother particularly wanted her in a Catholic setting, a boarding setting. So off she went to Putnam to the Daughters of the Holy Spirit.
Jeannie received her first degree at St. Joseph College, her bachelor's in specializing in mathematics and education, and that her early teaching experience was in those fields. She went on to Fairfield University to receive her master's degree in that area. Later on, she went back to St. Joseph College.
One of my friends and clients in New Haven had served at Mercy Center at Madison, put my name up, and that's when I discovered a whole new world of Mercy governance, which I respect. She ran the place very effectively. She's quite a manager of expectations, of resources, of people.
She served for a number of years, I can't remember how many, at Mercy High in Middletown. And there, I think she was Dean of Students. I think she fostered there the education of women, developing women to be leaders. While she was there at Mercy Center, during the time I was there, she was the executive director and at the same time the program director for most of the time. Jeannie, of course, as everyone knows, was chair of the board here at Lauralton Hall.
In her last couple of years as chair of the board, she led the board towards the planning stages for the long-term plan of Lauralton Hall and all that goes into developing the plan and working with outside agencies. And certainly she was the right person to lead us.
She's a wonderful administrator. Nothing goes past her. She's able to see all aspects of what might happen. She has a great compassionate heart, a heart full of mercy, truly. The mercy charism alive in her.
She's as delightful as any person you're ever going to want to meet.
After the Sisters of Mercy in New England and Albany joined together to form one governmental unit, Jeannie took roles in fostering the assembly of that group, so that she was chair of the steering committee planning for the assembly, which brought the sisters of that this region together.
And we celebrate a meal every year around our birthdays. So that's continued to be a tradition.
She had developed programs in spiritual education, a whole school of spirituality, and a school for the training of spiritual directors.
We also enjoy a beverage, wine or beer. I mean, we had some wonderful events at Mercy Center, fundraisers or just celebrations.
He has many interests. Photography, she inherits that from her father, who was a professional photographer as well.
Gardening was really a prayer for Jeannie. It was out there in the morning, you'd see her early, gardening away, but it was putting her in touch with a great gardener.
She loves travel, of course, and she was able to see some of the great gardens in Ireland and some in England. And to lovingly tend the garden surrounding the burial place of Catherine Macaulay must have been quite just something, just a magnificent experience. Her sabbatical in Jamaica really did change her. I think it opened her up to a deeper appreciation of how so many people live in difficult, very terrible lives.
And so having had a daughter go through the Lauralton system and the Sister of Mercy system, you can appreciate what goes into the work that gets done around the young women at the school, and the leadership of people like Sister Jeannie.
I was in West Haven at the time at St. Lawrence, and every Easter, just before Easter, I would come with my saw and chop down enormous branches off the Yoshino cherry trees. There are unusually 3 of them on the campus, and either force them for Easter or cut them in bud and use them in church. And I would simply help myself and just let myself in that property and do it. Every single year, out of nowhere, she would appear in her car or walking and catch me. I simply couldn't get away with it. Never. I probably did that a good 15 years until I finally gave up. But every year she'd catch me and say, at it again, like Zacchaeus climbing those trees, and off she'd go.
Tonight, I hope you're up there taking a bow. Milk the minute. You've got a wonderful smile. Again, if you'd leave a little time in your schedule, we can go out and celebrate this award together.
And so, Jeannie, it's an honor to come and pay tribute to you, to our friendship, and I just congratulate you on receiving this award. Sometimes people give things, but it's a great gift to receive something. And I'm so happy that you're able to receive this award and that I can be part of helping in the giving of it.
So Jeannie, congratulations on your award. It's well-deserved, well-earned, and thank you for your commitment to Lauralton Hall, and best of luck and health in the future.
Well, Sister Jeannie, congratulations. Best wishes on this most prestigious award, the Claven Award. You're full circle in education, starting there and now completing another cycle of your life. We are most grateful for your presence in Catholic education, most grateful for your commitment to the poorest of the poor and your commitment to each of us. Congratulations.